This is when I realised this is something that I can't do on my own. I can't just move forward because I need as much support as I can get, because I need to be around for as long as I can. I was originally diagnosed when I was pregnant with Brody. My big goal when I first found out that I had metastatic breast cancer was that he was 7. Would I see him through primary school? So there's always this sort of internal struggle about just treat everything normal, but then again it's like, well, make the most of it because you never know what's going to happen. So I've been dealing with cancer for about 25 years. So I was first diagnosed with gynecological cancer and received treatment for that. Then when I was pregnant with Brody, found a lump in my breast, which unfortunately was breast cancer, and he had to come early. I had to have surgeries and then chemo and radiation. And then everything was fine. On a holiday, found a really strange lump in the pool on the last day, and came home, was really, really sick, ended up in emergency, and then diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer because it was in my liver and it was quite extensive. So, and there began a bit of 6 months of really difficult treatment. It was really tough, and that's where I met Helen from the McGrath Foundation.
I've been in the role as a metastatic breast cancer nurse since 2009, so I think I was actually one of the first metastatic breast cancer nurses in Australia. It was January. Jo was there with her mum Barbara, and also the medical oncologist was in the room as well, so just the 4 of us. And Jo was clearly very unwell and probably doesn't really remember much of that consultation because she was so sick. We started intravenous chemo basically within a day or 2 to get on top of things, and that went on for several months until we got the cancer under control. You know,
having cancer twice before, it's something that you worry about, but I was fine. There were no issues. It was coming up to Christmas. I had a really stressful, busy job. I was really tired, but everybody at work was tired, and I'm like, oh, I'm really tired. They're like, oh yeah, we'll just get through Christmas, it'll be okay. And then I realised that there were lots of warning signs afterwards. Being told I've got metastatic breast cancer and that it's in your liver it was devastating. It was really hard, and I wasn't sure I'd ever get out of hospital. I had my family in saying my goodbyes and stuff. So, and the next 6 months was really tough because there were lots of complications that I had. But through all of that, I had Helen, my McGrath breast care nurse, and she really helped me get through everything. And she instantly became a really valuable and trusted member of my support network. This is when I realised this is something that I can't do on my own. I can't just move forward because I need as much support as I can get. It's not looking good, am I going to make Christmas, whatever, to realising that, yep, this is a cancer that's not going to go away, but with the right support, I can make the best of what I've got and hopefully be around for a while. I was so sick that I probably wasn't absorbing everything that was going on, and that's where it was critical that I had my mother there as my carer. And she's the one that actually formed the relationship with Helen. It's not just about the patient. There's a big value on the relationship they have with the family and the support network of the patient. Now the relationship is back to Helen and I, because I'm well enough to actually do everything myself. It's really critical that the McGrath Foundation have the funding for more, because I couldn't imagine going through this without it. As I said, I'm not sure whether I would be here. I'm not sure whether I would have got through that really difficult first initial 6 months. And I'm living the best life that I can at the moment within the constraints that I have, knowing that when things change, I just have to pick up that phone. Helen's there and she's going to give me all the support that I need. This sounds really corny, but I would say you're a bit of a hero, Helen. I'm sorry. But you are. Totally, I'm going to say trustworthy. They just don't seem like the right words, but I trust you totally with everything.